Hey, y'all. Welcome back to my channel. For those who are new here, my name is Mariesa, and I am glad to have you with us. Today, we will begin our 13th journaling prompt. So last week we stepped out of of January, and now we are stepping into journaling in February. And as we all know, February has been coined as the love month. So for this month, we are going to journal, and our theme is going to be abiding in God's love. So I am excited for what each Wednesday in February has in store for us. So go ahead and grab your pen, pick up your journal, and let's get started. Remember, I always tell you, let your writing be your voice, whether it be the glue that holds you together or a safety net allowing you to fall apart. I'm excited for February, so let's get into it. So, for journal prompt number 13, we are going to look at recognition and gratitude. We're going to look at how God has loved you personally. So, how has God loved you personally? Through people, provision, protection, or peace. You know how you can go through something and maybe you have thoughts on your mind about how you're going to do this or that, or just different thoughts that you've not shared with anybody, but then you receive a phone call from someone and they speak to the very thing that you're going to, or they speak to the very thing that has been weighing heavily on your mind. To me, that is one way that God has shown his love to me. Because although I have not talked to a human being about the thing, or I may just keep it to myself and be in prayer about it, God will show his love through other people by using them as his vessels for his purpose in order to speak life into you, in order to speak hope into you, in order to love you properly and to show you again his love. So I just want you to take a moment, pause, and write about how God has loved you personally. Before we talk about loving others, we must first recognize how deeply we are loved because it starts there. The Bible tells us that we love because he first loved us. So every week we go a little bit deeper, and each question builds on the last. Each question that is the deeper thinking question supports our prompt. And so I just ask that you pause after each one and let your heart speak. So for our first deeper thinking question, it says, where have you seen God's love expressed in tangible ways? I don't know if it's through, again, another person, but where have you seen his love expressed in tangible ways? Take a moment, pause, and write. Who has God used to reflect his love to you? I know a few minutes ago I spoke about how that happened for me, but I remember someone calling me out of the blue one day, and she told me about something that she had not ever shared with anyone. And she let me know that the Lord had prompted her to share this specific thing with me. And he told her that I would know why. And just like that, I did, because the very thing she told me about was something I really had been seeking the Lord about. And even though she didn't know exactly what I needed, she told me the story in obedience to him. And to me, that was an example. That was a time when God used her to reflect his love for me, to show me just how much he cared about my innermost thoughts and the details of my life and the things that I have been wondering about that I wanted answers for, or something that I've been struggling with and seeking the Lord about. And then here she comes, just calling me, telling me this story that may have seemed random to her, or maybe she was not even comfortable telling me about because she hadn't spoken about it to anyone else. But I'm grateful for her obedience. It was very important that we are able to see God's mercy and God's love through the things that he allows people to bring to our attention or say to us. So just take a moment, pause, and write. What moment made you feel seen, known, or protected by him? I know you can probably think of many, and I definitely can. Those moments when you feel like he doesn't see you, but a memory will come across your mind that helps you remember that he's seen you before, he sees you now, and he will continue to see you. It may not be someone that says anything, but it's just by his grace and his mercy that he allows you to have a memory of him being there. And it reminds you that not only was he there, he is there now, and he will continue to be there every day of my life. So that's just an example. And even though you may struggle with feeling like you're not known, or maybe you feel isolated, I have no idea who I'm speaking to today, but God knows. And maybe you are struggling with feeling like you're not well known. Now, I'm not talking about popular, but like no one sees you. I just feel to speak to you, directly to you, to let you know that God is Elroy. And that means that he is the God who sees you, he is the God who hears you. And if he sees you, then that means that you are well known. It doesn't matter if anyone else, a human being, does not know you or see you. God sees you, God knows you. And you can rest assured that he has put and ordained people to be put in your path that will reflect that through him, or that he will reflect himself through those people that will see you also. All right, take a moment, pause, and write. This is our last reflection or deeper thinking question. So, how has his love sustained you in the hard seasons? I can write a book about this. His love has sustained me through every single hard season. It is because of his mercy and his love that I am not consumed. And this is over out of Lamentations. But it truly is because of his love. When I think that I cannot put one foot in front of the other during those hard seasons, or when I think that I nothing good can come out of maybe a tragedy or a traumatic event that has happened in my life, every single time, his love has been something that I have been able to fall back on, not as a last resort, but as something that is truly sustaining. So I want you to take a moment and to reflect on how his love has sustained you in hard seasons. Maybe you at the time did not recognize that it was his love, but it was absolutely his love. And maybe today, as you're listening to the sound of my voice, as you're reading and listening to the questions, as you're journaling, maybe today is the day that you realize that it was his love that sustained you. It was not luck. It was not other people. Now, he could have used other people to help you, but it was because of his love that he sent those people to you. It was because of his love that you can hear the sound of my voice right now. It was because of his love that you are journaling through this. So take a moment, reflect, and then pause and write. So, as I do each week, I give you a challenge. And for this week, I would love for you to write a love list. And the example here is ways God has shown me his love, dot, dot, dot. So write that, ways God has shown me his love, and then bullet point or write paragraphs, however you want to do it. Write down the ways God has shown you his love. It is a game changer because when you write about it versus just think about it, so when you think about it and then you put it on paper, it slows you down just enough for you to really saturate yourself in gratefulness and mindfulness and awareness of his love for you. So I would love for you to do this, whether it be right now or later in the week. Next time, we are going to come back for journaling prompt number 14. I cannot believe it. Time is flying. But we're going to talk about and write through healing and honesty. And this is going to be heart level work. I realize that. We're going to talk about where we struggle to receive God's love, where we struggle, some of the roots of why we struggle. We're going to talk about and journal through that. So I'm looking forward to it. And in a moment, you are going to have an opportunity to see two of my books that reflect the Father's love. So if you would love to purchase those and further continue your healing journey, further continue living your best dash, or even reading about God's love for you, go ahead and take a moment to go to yourbestdash.com or Amazon to purchase my books. Cannot wait to journal with you next week. Please share this with someone. Make sure you are subscribed. Go ahead and hit that like button. That is encouragement for me to continue journaling with you. Also, write in the comments something that you gained, how this session impacted you. All right, take care.